Talk a little Nebraska recruiting. And, despite the Huskers falling to Michigan 30-27 on Saturday, the message to recruits was clear. There's something special brewing in Lincoln. And Steve, the headliner of this weekend, was number 1 overall in the 2027 class, Kennedy Brown, and he's an offensive tackle right in that position of need range for Nebraska. What was his opinion of this weekend?
Yeah, the way Dylan Raiola was running for his life this weekend, they could have used Kennedy Brown on the field. The recruits and their families, they feel like Nebraska is so close to turning the corner, so close to winning these games, and they feel like they could come in and help the Huskers consistently win the big games on their schedule. And certainly it's easy to get caught up in the game experience at Nebraska. It's a special scene, the pomp and circumstance, all the support that the football players get at Nebraska. It is such an inviting atmosphere. They believe in Matt Rule and this coaching staff, and the recruits on campus, besides the outcome of the game, had a fabulous time, and Kennedy Brown and his mother did too. She said it was another great visit. Kennedy was impressed with the environment and the people, how enthusiastic the crowd is. The coaching staff's always a big plus for them. And he got to spend time with the other commits, particularly quarterback Trey Taylor, who is as good a peer recruiter as there is in the country. There was a volleyball game that they attended. They made their rounds around campus, really got a feel for what it would be like going to school at Nebraska from a social standpoint. Mason Holloman from Illinois was another one that Trey Taylor spent a lot of time with, those three together. And so Nebraska, they're going to battle some heavyweights for Kennedy Brown. He already took game visits to Clemson and Tennessee. Mm-hmm. You have Alabama and Oregon, Georgia, some of the other contenders for Kennedy Brown. But Nebraska, he's been to campus a couple times already. They remain one of the front runners for him moving forward.
How big was it having Trey Taylor on campus? He's the 2027 quarterback commitment that Nebraska already has in place. What was his impact on the weekend?
Well, the touted signal caller, you can just feel how much he loves Nebraska and how bought in he is to this program and helping turn it around, and knows he can't do it without great players around him. And so he seeks out these relationships and tries to show guys what it could be like at Nebraska, why he fell in love with the school. And then certainly the opportunity to play together is also exciting. And he's one of the more known players in the class. His peers know him and know his ranking and feel like it could be promising to suit up with him and be a Husker.
All right. Any other recruits sounding off, giving their opinions to you about the weekend?
Yeah, DeVay Williams, one of the top corners in the country from California. USC had been trending on the Rivals prediction machine, but Nebraska continues to give him a lot to think about. The number 4 receiver in the country, Matthew Gregory, told me he had a fantastic time on campus. Nebraska remains one of the favorites for coveted running back Isaiah Rodgers. They did a lot of good things with guys at the point of attack. And so Nebraska, they're going to be a program to watch with a lot of the recruits that were on campus this weekend. And Kennedy Green, a 4-star safety from the Peach State, is another one that Nebraska is in the lead group for.